Hey, we're Gutter King, and this is a track-by-track analysis of our new EP, Karma Casualty. Let's go.
Karma Casualty was a song we wrote about somebody who did us wrong and somebody we wanted to get revenge on.
And we kind of had this pent-up energy, maybe a thirst for vengeance, some would even say.
But it's really just about the idea that acting a certain way, being unkind to people can only get you so far, and eventually karma comes for you.
And it's kind of about not waiting for something like karma to come and do it for you.
Feels like we're gonna grab the wheel from karma and take things in our own hands.
The process of making Karma was a bit disjointed.
Our original idea for Karma Casualty was to make this balls to the wall, metalcore banger from start to finish. And that's kind of how it was for a long time.
But then somewhere along the line, it just wasn't really speaking to us in a way that we wanted it to.
And eventually we were kind of like, man, it could be this metalcore banger, but also have a pretty cool chorus. When we decided to make a chorus, we went through, I think, like 3 different versions. And then we took like the lyrics from that and made like this all-in like pop electronic version that was like also a lot of fun, but like wasn't quite the right vibe either. Running from a ghost, but you all look back. Keep your secrets close. And then finally one day I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna make this chorus. And we remade it from scratch and ended up with how it is now. I am the
Well, to me, the song Mirror is sort of taking a look at yourself and realizing the role you've played in aspects of your life not working out.
Mirror kind of explores what it's like to look in the mirror and to not necessarily, mirror. We didn't really do anything crazy with the song title with this one.
Grappling with an idea of the person that you know you could be and knowing that you're not there yet. Can I ever truly become that person? And just that struggle of trying to get there.
Like the chorus, the main line, what have I become? And it's sort of just that idea that you can be the villain in your own story.
This song started with one of Bert's quirky productions.
An extremely bare bones synth bass melody, just like the main riff, like the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, whatever. I'm gonna redo that.
I am happy. I am joyful. I deserve to be here.
So we had taken that idea that Bert had started, turned it into a guitar riff, and then built it from there.
To me, limbo is about being stuck in patterns. That feeling that you're trying over and over and again, but your life just doesn't change. Being stuck in limbo, you could say.
Limbo is about being stuck in your habits and patterns, struggling with trying to break free from that, always feeling like there's a way out, that it's just around the corner, but you can never get there.
The inception of the song, I'm not really attached to. It was really a Bert and Seth idea. I just remember really liking it and thinking that had a lot of potential.
Well, when we first started working on Limbo, it was actually just about being abducted by aliens. We called it UFO.
And the whole first intro section was literally about being abducted by aliens. And we ended up co-opting that into the new theme of the song. Somehow it all worked out. Yeah, I think one challenge with Limbo was making each section feel cohesive, because the first half of the song is pretty metalcore, and then it goes into this whole bridge section that's all these synths and this electronic stuff.
The bridge was the hardest part for this song. We tried so many different things, a lot of things that were cool, but not quite it. In the end, what it really needed was a bit of a genre switch. And once we made that change, it kind of unlocked the potential for that section.
And then right from there into this acoustic breakdown of the chorus, and it feels like a lot, but somehow I think we pulled it off, and I think it's one of my favorite songs for sure. Bet you're feeling like a king, world under your thumb, but I know you.
So Atomic with the exclamation mark, it's about a similar concept as Karma Casualty. It's about someone betraying you. We just really wanted to lean more into that nuclear theme with the lyrics, but really it is about exposing someone who betrayed you and getting your revenge.
Atomic was very much the original Karma Casualty. We had this idea about wanting to write a song about exposing the truth about somebody and sort of watching their world implode in a very satisfying way. And so we had that idea about blowing it up atomic, and that's sort of where the whole dystopian end of the world vibes came from for this one.
It's kind of like having the nuclear option. It's something that you always look at, but no one wants to go for because it'll never be the same after that. It sat finished very close, kind of like 90% for the longest time. It was finished enough that we played it live, took it on tour.
We always felt like it was a good song, but we were always like, man, something's like missing about this one.
And we kind of sent it to the demo graveyard, and we planned to not do anything with it. But then we kind of came back and we're like, this is fire. We could do something here.
We reflected on what it was like to play the old chorus live, and just the way that it served the song didn't feel that great to us anymore.
So we ended up scrapping the original chorus we had and like making a new one from scratch. And instantly we were like, okay, yeah, like this is dope. Now this can like fit on the EP.
It's also really interesting. I see a lot of people commenting on social media saying like, I can't wait to hear this song live. And like, I don't think they realize that they have heard it live numerous times. I want it! Nobody really knows what Killswitch is about. We were talking out of our ass for that one.
Talking out of our ass.
I feel like we all have different interpretations of what this song's about within the band.
Killswitch apparently has a lot of different meanings in the band. Everybody has their own opinion about it. For me, because I mainly worked on the chorus, I wrote it from the perspective of wanting to prove everybody wrong who doesn't believe in you, and sort of how a lot of people won't believe in you until they actually see you do it, and then they'll change their tune and they'll be on your side.
I guess my interpretation was sort of like when people talk about being a musician, like it's so hard to make a career, you know, and we sort of have the mindset of like, yeah, we know, like bring it on. In terms of both the positive and the negative, bring on everything that encapsulates being a musician.
Killswitch is by far the oldest idea on this EP. I remember when we were writing it and thinking about it, we really wanted to determine what the next era of Gutter King, what it would sound like and what it would look like, all the above.
And through the process of making Killswitch, we were, I think, able to really inform what the rest of the EP ended up sounding like.
Originally, we called it Boogie Woogie, and there was a funny intro to it where there was like this high-pitched voice that was like,
ladies and gentlemen, you are currently listening to the new song Woogie Boogie by the band.
This has been a track-by-track analysis of our EP, Karma Casualty. If you haven't checked it out yet, it is out now.
Leave a comment down below of what your favorite song is and why.
And the best comment will be given.
And the best comment will be upvoted.
Will be pinned to our profile.
For all to see on the fridge for everyone to see.